Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So I back again during our eliminate workplace success. Stress and like really begin to embrace and experience your own personal success. And how are we doing that? What's these last 3 days been about, and the next 27 days ahead going to be about? It's going to be about you having a mindset shift that you are an answer to someone's problem. You are a solution to someone's kind of where they are in their story, and like their story is here, but they know it's supposed to go here, and like you're the bridge for that. And so I'm talking about not just products and services, I'm talking about the exchange of information and ideas and the ways that you can go about doing that. So thank y'all for joining me again. I read a quote and I was trying to show y'all this. So let's see if I can share it. Here it is. It says, there will be a lot of posts soon from people sharing how much they achieved in 2024. But in case someone needs to hear this, it's okay if the only thing you did this year was just get through it. So I have a question for you. Did you just survive 2024, but you are looking forward to thriving in 2025? Yes? Okay, well, if that is you, I want to invite you over the next 26 days to join in every single day at 12:30, where I'll be going live and I'll be sharing how you might position yourself to thrive in 2025. Some alarms going off in the background, but we're just gonna work through it. So one of the ways that we talked about was moving from this mentality that, oh, people come to me for everything. And so I just share, I give freely what I know. Yeah, not a problem with that. But if you are information and idea bank and people come to you and withdraw from it, don't chase. And Wells Fargo and Credit Union of Texas and every other bank, aren't they a business entity? They're a financial institution. So um, they work in the exchange of money. And so, if you work in the exchange of ideas, it's time for you to start thinking about how you might establish, start, form, whatever word you want to use for it, a business. And so, like we talked about, there's DBAs, there's LLCs, there's nonprofits, there's S corporations, there's all of these things. But the biggest thing is just starting. And so, sometimes people come to me and they're like, well, I know I want to start. I want to move away from this hobby kind of thing where it's this thing that I'm just doing. Which one is best for me? So I tell people it can vary, right? Based on their needs or their experience or the products or business or services that they're offering. But one thing I will say is if you want to start, you want a low expense interest rate, entry point. Um, to begin to establish or form a business entity, I would recommend for you a DBA. It's a doing business as. It can be found with your county tax offices. You can also file the appropriate things with your state um, Secretary of State offices. And so, what about DBAs? Doing business as are usually sole proprietorships. It means you're one person. I am me. I am Rose. And many people may not know me as Rose in the industry or field that I've been working in. Um, and so I want to do business as this. I want to do business as Grace by Faith Ministries. And so I'm able to take a business idea as a sole proprietor individual and do business in these counties or in this state. The good thing about this is you file it on your regular income tax. Like you don't need any special forms or anything like that. Um, it's like I said, it's a low financial entry point. It's a way to start. right? Because you can always scale into something different. I think people get caught up, which is important to know the finish line of where you want to be, but sometimes just starting is just important. There's this saying that says sometimes starting is better than not starting at all, and so I want to encourage you that if you want a low financial entry point, if you don't want any large things to do at income tax time, DBA is a nice way to go. What are some privileges? You're able to establish a business account with most of your banks. You're able to deposit checks as your bank. You're able to begin to get some business loans, which is so important. Capital is so important. Uh, you are able to begin to move away from like this individual person that you come to for an exchange of information, ideas, resources, whatever, and you're going to my business, right? It helps people to identify with you as a business entity. This is not just what I do because I'm knowledgeable. This is what I do because it's my business. I'm providing a solution, I'm providing a service, right? So I want to stop and see what questions y'all have today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about LLCs, how they are formed, um, the financial entry point for them, why they are useful, some things that you need to be aware of with LLCs, especially some of the tax implications and filing and reporting and things of that nature. And then um, we'll talk a little bit on Sunday about nonprofits. All right, I want to pause and see what questions come up on the live, if any. Well, the good thing about moving from like just being a resourceful person to a business that provides a resource, when you position yourself to solve problems for people, to be useful for people, whether that's changing what's in their mind, whether that's building like a mentality or paradigm shift, whether that's professional development and competencies and confidence, I don't care what it is. Go ahead and get structured legally in the right way. And then that will help you to prioritize like, this is important. Like, you're a subject matter expert, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, and you want to be not just only deemed credible, uh, not like just credible in competencies, but you want to be a credible business owner. Get your email address. That's not Gmail. you know, get you a website. Get those things. Get those things set up so that once you start, you're ready to go. Right? Okay. So I think that's all we'll do today. We'll jump into, like I said, LLC and nonprofit over the next 2 days, and then we're gonna actually just like jump into the meat of the matter. So I hope y'all will tag someone, bring a friend, tell a friend, share it with a friend, something, because we're gonna actually jump into the meat of the matter about like what is it that you have to offer, how you can think about that, what platforms you can use. I want to give you some insights. I want to tell you some things that I've learned through trial and error. And then I want to help position you to make 2025 a year of thriving and not surviving. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your day.